4 years ago, I built a rocket that took me to the moon. It's where I've been ever since. So far, it's been pretty great, but one thing sucks. There's no place to get a good pizza. Luckily, the Moon Store carries a huge variety of pizzas. It can actually be pretty daunting. It's my goal to find the best one out there, so come on and join me right here on Moon Pie. Welcome to Moon Pie, the premier internet frozen pizza review show that takes place on the moon. As you heard in the intro, I've been up here for a while and got to craving pizza. You might not know this, but there isn't shit for pizza places on the moon. Luckily, there's a sweet moon store that sells what ended up being a daunting amount of frozen pizza choices. I decided to do this show as a service to everyone on the moon, as picking one's a real pain in the ass. Then I realized I'm the only one on the moon, so I figured I'd upload the show to YouTube, so all you people stuck back on Earth can benefit from my research as well. I have a pizza scale to rate these pizzas. It's going to be from 0 to 8 slices, 8 being the equivalent of a good fresh pizzeria pizza. A frozen will just never beat out a truly great non-frozen pizza. Or will it? We'll find out. Now that we have all this in order though, let's check out this week's selection. Okay, so let's get to tasting the Brewpub Lotzza Motzza sausage. I will say, just by looking at it, it does have a lot of mozzarella on it. It had some really big, wide pieces of cheese, which you don't normally see on a frozen pizza. I don't know if it'll translate to a better pizza, but we'll see. Get a little sip here. Cleanse the palate. Crushed red pepper. I love it. Super happy the Moon Store had it, so you'll see me using this on most pizzas I eat. By most, I mean all pizzas I eat. Alright, let's go. No, not good. That's unfortunate. It didn't look like a bad pizza. Yeah, I will say that big cheese did translate into a good amount of cheese. It actually has, a real cheese texture. That's awesome. Cheese isn't dry. The sauce is where I'm having a big issue. Very sweet. Overabundantly sweet. Like a really cheap frozen pizza sweet. And this wasn't cheap. That sauce is awful. The sausage on here, completely rubbery. Also sweet. Just continues with the sweetness. Doesn't cut into it at all. Doesn't have an Italian sausage spice to it. Nothing like that. It's just sweet on top of sweet. With the gooey cheese that's cool, but doesn't add any flavor. This is pretty disappointing. Crust is cardboard-esque, I guess. Hopefully we won't be hearing that too much on the show, but I think you know what I mean there. I'm going to give a crust bite here and see what we can do. Okay, that wasn't any better. Cardboard crust, no flavor. Had a crunch to it. It's a thin crust, so it kind of makes sense if you've ever had any sort of thin frozen pizza like that. Sweet cardboard is, I guess, what I would call this pizza. I think you know what the verdict's going to be, but let's cut to the transition. Okay, so the Brewpub Lotzza Motzza sausage. Expensive for what it is, for sure. And I'm going to give it, say, 2 slices out of 8. The only reason it gets even 2 is, like I said, they got something with the cheese right. That bigger cut cheese. There's something there. It melted nice. They had a lot of it on there. Unfortunately, that's about the only saving grace for this bland, sweet, gross cardboard mess of a pizza. Thanks for tuning in, though. Join me next week, and we'll hopefully get a better one. For the inaugural episode, I'm a little disappointed that this pizza was so bad. Brewpub style, I thought it'd be a nice tavern-style pizza which I really do enjoy. Probably doing some more of those in the future. Thanks for tuning in.